Oh, God. Food special. But on the plus side, that's not my hand. It's Dan. Hello.
Hello.
He has agreed to come along and help do this thing where I'm going to eat horrible food. He can be a second opinion. Or a wrong opinion if it's different to mine.
If I like everything.
You're not going to like anything, Dan. You obviously haven't seen these before.
What have you got for us?
I've got some real horrors. Can we just say your surname?
You can say my surname if you like.
Tomlinson. Do you know why I'm saying that?
Why? What's
Because everybody was going, oh, it's this Dan off this internet channel. Oh, no, it's that Dan off another internet channel, and getting it wrong all the time.
Would you want to say what internet channel I come from?
No. It's terrible. All right, then. Here's an annotation. There. You're happy now.
Yes, very happy.
Good. Go and watch it. I don't want people seeing that because it's better than my channel. They'll end up watching that instead of me. And what will I do? I'll starve. Starve Dan. Oh, dearie me. I became very unpopular in the Dan community. You know? Everyone on Twitter was going, are you the one who did it with Ashland? Because everybody on Twitter speaks exactly like that. Anyway, we got to eat some crap, mate. Right.
Let's do this.
First thing, fresh from Dollar Tree, I believe. Giovanni's lobster spread with cognac.
Oh, my fave.
I detect a hint of sarcasm. So it costs $1, which is like, what, 70 pence? Something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
70 pence for something that apparently contains lobster and cognac. So what's the main ingredient going to be? Bread or something?
Newspaper.
Ingredients. Homard. Well, homard is lobster. Pollock, that's a cheap fish. Houlet de palm. Palm oil? Why didn't I read it in English? That would be better, wouldn't it? I was thinking, why doesn't this make any sense? That's not like the Americans. Lobster, pollock, palm oil, milk, pollock broth. Oh, God. Is that like boiled pollock's eyes or something? Soybean oil, parsley, monosodium glutamate. I've got monosodium glutamate, we'll be fine.
All right, then, shall we give it a go?
Do you know what else I've got? Some bruschetta from Poundland to go along with it. How nice is that?
How luxurious.
Yeah, we can have it on that and it'll seem slightly less rancid.
It's like we're going for a picnic.
It's a picnic where we're facing a sofa. Right, we're going to have to rip this open somehow.
Wait,
hang on.
I got it. If you do that end. See that? Yeah, grab that.
I see.
If I grab the centre and you grab the other centre.
Look at that.
That's teamwork.
If only we hadn't had both our other arms severed, that would have been a lot easier. Right. That looks alright. Mixed vegetable bruschetta. Let's put a bit on that plate. That's nice. I'm along with this so far until we open this fucking thing, I reckon. Can I do this one-handed?
I can give you. Oh,
look at this. Strength of 1,000 men.
fucking heck, it looks like dog food.
Oh, God, it really does look like dog food. What does it smell like? You sniff first, I'm scared. Oh, I'm glad the audience didn't see you first. Oh, that's horrible. It smells like the sea, and not in a good way. It smells like dog shit and condoms left on the beach. Right, where's the knife?
Let's do that. Oh, the soles make me feel a bit sick.
It's making you feel a bit sick before you've even tasted it. This is fantastic.
What's up?
Here we are. Have some of that. Fucking hell, man.
Jesus.
Right.
Oh, am I waiting for you? I'm going to wait for you.
Yeah, let's do it simultaneously. I would suggest you don't take a big bite. Okay, Giovanni, give us your lobster goodness. Something's quite... the bread is actually quite nice. Good work,
It's not the
Poundland.
worst. It's not the worst thing in the world.
No.
It smells not pleasant, but
It tastes better than it smells. Well, I'm glad for that. Oh, I'll leave most of that, actually. That's... I'm not massively impressed by that, but it's not that bad. I'm quite surprised. I was expecting something pretty bad for lobster and Dollar Tree. Do you know?
I thought I'd be gagging quite a bit.
Yeah.
So I'm not. Yeah, it's okay.
Yes.
It'll
Can you taste the cognac?
Yeah. I've eaten all my biscuit, and you've only had like 2 little bites from yours.
I'm not stupid. He could have been injecting poison in that for months before he sent it to the P.O. box.
Oh, don't.
Injecting through a tin. Well, it was kind of disappointing in a way. It was actually almost nice.
Out of 10, what would you give that?
Out of 10, I would give it 6.
That's quite high.
Yeah.
That's quite high. You would eat that?
Yeah, if somebody gave it to you as a vol au vent, you would eat it, I suppose.
Maybe.
With a smile on your face. Pretending.
Do you like lobster anyway?
I've only had it once, but yeah, I do. I'm a big fan of the seafoods. But when it's mashed up in paste with pollock and cognac and
Newspaper.
yeah, and poison and hats, then it's not so good. I'm slightly dreading these. Bacon gumballs. Bubblegum flavoured like bacon, so they claim. From a company called Accoutrement. Surely it's not an accoutrement, it's something you eat, kind of. Oh, and on the back there's a terrifying snake and bacon rasher blowing a bubble.
Which is, I presume, made out of bacon, so he's that cannibalism.
Yeah, bubble-based cannibalism. That's grotesque. Fucking hell, man. Right, what do they smell like? Don't really smell of anything, actually.
Yeah, but you've got a code.
Oh, that's true. I've got. Oh, no, it does smell a little bit bacony. Or more like fat and salt, at the very least.
I think you're right, actually. Smell it all together, because it might make me...
It's getting the full experience.
Actually, if you smell it all together, it actually does stink. It's not nice.
Oh, it's horrible. It smells a bit like sweat. Sweat-flavoured
I'm going to
gumballs.
be eating that after you said that now. I'm going to have that in my head.
You need to think of something else. Think of something nice.
That lobster thing we just had.
No, something nice. All right, here goes. 3, 2, 1. Gumball. Oh, God! Dan spat his out. I've still got mine. Oh, God, I wish I hadn't. You're right.
That's just fucking horrible.
It is disgusting. It tastes like
Where's that plate?
fat and salt. It really does. It's just... Ugh.
Fucking horrible.
There you go, mate. Ugh.
I'm not a big fan of
Ugh.
bacon, especially like that.
Right, I do like bacon. Everybody likes bacon, Dan. But that wasn't good. It didn't taste of bacon. It was just like fat and salt and horror. It really was. However, it did fade very quickly, and then it was just sugar underneath.
To be honest with you, I felt unhealthy just putting it in my mouth. I felt like it would just really up my cholesterol.
Well, I'm not going to say you were wrong. Would you like to wash your hands afterwards with this bacon soap that was also sent?
There's a lovely cannoli to that.
Terrifying man on it, apparently washing his hands with bacon. I would suggest genuinely you don't touch it with your hands because it absolutely reeks.
Have a smell?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, that's really
It's like the smell of the gumballs, but 20 times as strong.
That's really fucking bad.
Oh dear. I don't know what I'll do with that.
Is there genuine bacon in there?
Nah, I wouldn't have thought so. No, it's just soap ingredients and bacon fragrance. Bacon fragrance. That wasn't very good, was it? Shall we have something to take the taste away?
Yes.
Have you ever heard, because I know you're a bit of a nutrition buff, so you probably haven't heard of school bars.
Ooh.
Remember that episode of The Simpsons where Homer is climbing a mountain and he's got these bars that are made out of apple juice and newspapers?
Yes.
That's what this is. It's not literally made out of newspapers, but it's like it is. And the thing that worries me is they are actually sold as school bars, like to give them to kids to take to school. Why not just give them a fucking apple or a pear, as opposed to this mashed up sugar mess?
By popular demand, eh?
Yeah. Concentrated apple puree, all the rotten apples we couldn't put in pies. That's not a joke. Dehydrated apple, maltodextrin, oligofructose. Is that sugar? Fructose has got to be, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Vegetable oil, apple extract, pear juice concentrate. I don't think it's going to be unpleasant by any stretch, but you're going to really see what I mean.
It looks like a dog-like treat.
It does, doesn't it?
I
don't remember them looking like this, actually. But it's the texture. It really is like newspapers and apple juice. Here, have some.
No.
Oh. God, it's so dense. It's like eating a million apples and a million newspapers.
It's not bad. I wouldn't say it was really bad, but it is. Yeah, it is really dense.
These things kind of upset me that they exist. Why do these need to exist?
I thought it'd be more sugary than it actually is.
I've got to say, it's not as sugary as I remember.
I feel like it should be more sugary than it actually is, but it's not bad. It's just kind of
yeah,
it's not great.
Yeah,
it's not really
Give
great.
the kids an apple, man. Kids need apples to eat. I tell you who would recommend that. This man I've never heard of. Welcome to Larry the Cable Guy Beer Bread. Here he is, look. You gotta try it, is presumably how he sounds. I'd never heard of Larry the Cable Guy, but apparently he's not very popular, because the person who sent me this attached this post-it note. Get on your knees and thank God by name if you don't know who this man is. So he's obviously not a big fan of him.
So is he somebody like him, popular in the media but not liked?
I don't know. He must be liked if he's got his own range of cooking products. So Larry the Cable, is he like a real person or a comedy person? Is he like off a reality TV show, a cable fitter who became popular?
I don't know.
Or is he a pretend man? What I can't understand is he seems to have a hat that says Guitar Dome on it.
Well, I don't
Is that a band?
I don't
Guitar
know.
Dome?
What I don't understand is why he looks so bloody smug.
You'd be smug if you had your own range of beer
Got
bread.
my own bloody beer bread, no problem.
Look at Chef Excellence. How smug was he? He just had bags. It looks like he's just put his head through a tablecloth.
What, he fell over onto the table.
That is weird. I've just realised it doesn't say Guitar Dome, it's Get Her Done. Get Her Done.
that?
Get Her Done, he's from the
Get
West
her
Country.
done.
You got that job to do, you get her done, boy. That's a creed to live by, get things done.
Dead.
Something that does worry me slightly is at the bottom, they've actually deliberately made the package look like it's been ripped. That's weird. They want to deliberately appeal to people who would buy ripped packaging.
It's very gritty bread.
Yeah, probably literally. Yeah. Serving suggestion, put it on a plate. I like that. It's not taxing anyone.
They've not been pretentious about what they're selling to you.
It's beer bread. Put it on a plate, shove it in your face. What more do you want? Hey, this recipe calls for a can of beer. Just be sure to use the beer and not drink it. Of course, you have to be 21 years old to drink. What the fuck? Where does he live? Saudi Arabia?
Of course, I have to drink this.
21 years? Is that the legal limit in America? You've got to
I
be...
think it is, yeah.
You're shitting me. 21?
It's 21, yeah. It's pretty. Yeah, you have to be pretty odd. I think it's an ongoing joke that what's it called? That English people always get a head start because it's 18 for us, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's why. Yeah.
I was injecting cider directly into my eyeball when I was 7 years old. I mean, but that's weird. So you can probably like own a bazooka at age 16, but you can't drink until you're 21.
Yeah, what's the legal limit for owning a gun out there?
Got a bloody clue. Probably varies by state. You see, you have to imagine that America is like 50 separate countries glued together.
Yeah.
I don't know why you'd imagine that, because it's probably not true. Anyway, you should try my other product, should I? Loaded mashed potatoes.
Loaded mashed potatoes.
Loaded with what?
Gunpowder.
Exploding mashed potatoes. Spicy mashed potato. He likes mashed potatoes.
He does.
Probably because it's easy to sell in a box. Corn muffin. Spicy corn muffin. Chicken batter. Spicy chicken batter.
Is that the way it's going to go?
I've noticed a pattern. Yes.
Yeah. Bread. Spicy bread.
Fish batter.
Tea. Spicy tea.
Spice. Spicy spice. Beer batter for fish. Fair enough. Deluxe mac and cheese with smoky bacon. Is that macaroni and cheese? It's not going to be a big mac, is it?
Mac.
White cheddar mac and cheese with bacon. Hamburger dinner. Ooh. Triple cheese hamburger dinner. Lasagna dinner. Cheeseburger dinner. Blimey. No more spice at the bottom. Oh, look. Get Her Done Foundation. Is that his range of makeup? I don't know. I quite like him now. He's a charitable man. I do feel a bit sorry for him just from that post-it note, to be honest with you.
I don't know. He could turn out to be a complete git in real life.
That's true. I'd better thank God by name. That's a strange thing to say, because most Christian faiths don't ascribe a name to the God, do they?
No, they don't.
No, just the Jehovah's Witnesses, isn't it? Who call him Jeff or something. No, Jehovah, that's it, yeah. Oh dear. Anyway, we'd better make this bloody thing. You've noticed we've already opened the box and chucked out the contents, which are in the kitchen. Anyway, I'm going to hide behind the camera. Go make it, Dan.
To the kitchen.
Go for it. We's rolling.
Welcome to the kitchen, and here we are cooking with Stuart Ashen.
Except I'm behind the camera and it's Dan.
So here we are with all our products and all that we need to. We have the bread. This is the box that it came in. Larry's bread. Larry's beer bread. And here's the mixture. It looks like cocaine or something. You got yourself the finest cocaine.
So basically, Larry the Cable Guy beer bread box, you open it up and it's just a huge bag of drugs.
Yeah, you don't get much else for it, man. I mean, I don't know how much the guy paid for this, but hopefully it wasn't a lot because... Yeah.
I think it's been cut with flour.
Yeah.
And beer bread mix. It's bizarre.
But it gets you higher than cocaine. It gets you happier than cocaine as well. We've also got the beer to mix it with.
I got Carlsberg because it's not like cheap piss like Foster's, but it's still very cheap.
Only the finest, right? Only
Only that.
only only this. Right. The butter is kind of on the cooking.
Oh, we need to melt butter. How much butter was it? I can't remember that.
Oh, it's quite big. It was a couple of sticks. It's not. Yeah, it's not very. I'm not a big fan of butter, so to be honest with you, I'm not really.
Looking forward to this. Are you a fan of lager?
No, I don't drink. I think this is.
Okay, this isn't going to go very well. So, do you like any of the ingredients? Do you like the bowl?
I like Larry. Larry looks like a positive guy. He looks very happy and quite cheeky. He looks like a very very positive person. But I gotta be honest with you, Stu. I feel like I'm the cynical one on this one. I really feel like I'm gonna be the one who's
You're
kind of
bringing us down, man. You're bringing Larry down and his bread.
Essentially.
Just make it, man, before we get upset.
Right.
What are the instructions? What are we supposed to be doing? Because I've forgotten already.
Okay, well, the wonderful instructions are as simple as possible. They've been labelled like picture forms, so in case you're illiterate,
That's always nice.
you can just look at it. So you've got your beer. You've got to preheat the oven to 3. What have you got? Gas or is it electric?
It's electric, yeah. We haven't actually done that yet. We'll have to do that after you've mixed it. And then cut away.
Alright, so 3 tablespoons of butter,
quality.
stir into dry mix into the bowl. Alright, how much butter do you have to put in there? How much? No, butter's fine. How much?
Yeah, we've done the butter.
It's one tin. Okay, you ready for this?
Go for it.
Have you got a pair of scissors?
I certainly
I'm gonna
do.
cut this open with.
I've never been so excited.
Oh man, I'm actually nervous. I feel like if the police came in and found me doing something, I should have arrested for. What's in the bag? What's in the bag?
I haven't opened it yet, honest officer.
Quick, Stuart, to the toilet. We need to flush it. Go flush it. That's that. Into this wonderful bowl. All of it, man. We have to do.
Yeah, the whole lot. Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to this, man. How do you want to come to see you? Oh, Dan, how do you feel about baking bread? Oh, that'd be cool. Oh, I'm there, man. Can't wait to bake this bread.
Then when we're doing it, you're like, oh man, I don't like any of these ingredients.
I don't like this situation.
What's the next thing on it?
3 tablespoons of butter. It looks just as simple as that. Blend.
Surely you have to put beer in it at some stage.
Yeah, it's literally just blend the beer and the butter together. That's
Fucking
literally
hell.
it. And then you
Hey. Pour that butter in. Ooh, butterific. I just realised you're probably going to need a wooden spoon or something to actually stir it with.
Where do you go? I think I know
yeah,
where
we'll
it goes.
start.
If not, I'll just use my hand. I'm not being funny, man, but who makes this stuff? This is absolutely disgusting. Come on, seriously, though, we can't.
You've got to put the whole lot in.
This is really gross.
Keep going, keep going.
You got something to. I'll stir it as I.
Perfect.
You can't plan stuff like this, really, can you?
Gee, I wonder if they noticed that jump cut where I had to plug the camcorder into the mains. We just realised I forgot to attach the proper microphones. This might be really quiet. Well, your end, my face is close to the camera.
I've got to be honest, this fucking stinks. And
I want to smell.
it really does.
Let me smell, Dan.
It really
Well, let me
stinks.
smell that. Oh man, I don't think it went rancid on route. Have you got to pour the whole lot of this in?
Yeah, it's not done. I'm just trying to mix it down. Try and dumb it down a little bit.
Oh man, it's like glue and poo together at last.
Is it meant to go like this?
I haven't got a clue. Does it say anything on the instructions? Expect failure.
Oh man, it really smells like lager sick.
Lager sick.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
After a night of drinking lager and passing out, you wake up to a pile of sick.
And it looks like that. And we're going to cook it into bread. Marvellous.
Oh yes.
Oh, it's got a weird smell. It smells vaguely like sort of, well, bread mix and vaguely like something very unpleasant.
Disgusting.
Is it ready for the oven? Oh, yeah, I must explain to the people at home. Discovered I don't have a loaf tin because my ex-girlfriend took it. So we're doing it in a Pyrex dish.
Okay, cool.
Actually, I should have checked in the oven in case the loaf tin is in the oven. It didn't occur to me. I can't angle it down.
Do you know what's in the oven?
Oh, fuck! Shit! We haven't turned it on, have you?
No,
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ. There's a couple of computer chips in the oven.
It's not gonna
What is that? Why have you got this?
That's Double Dragon. It's the Jammer arcade board for double. I've run out of places to store these damn things at the minute. I never use the oven, so I stuck it in.
That's unbelievable. That is classic. I can't believe you put Double Dragon in the oven.
I completely forgot it was in there. Oh dear.
That is very
Now the people at home know why I've got an ex-girlfriend.
I love the fact you really freaked out as well. Oh god. Oh my god. My Double Dragon. Where is it? Oh god.
Bloody hell. Most people hide booze or something in the oven. I'm hiding 80s arcade game. Oh
Right,
dear.
have a look.
That wouldn't have helped the sound problem on the board.
Fan on the top, grill up and alright.
Yeah, that's right. Bread! Dan, get the bread. Bread, I want some bread, Dan.
Alright, let's
Dan, bread.
let's check on this
Bread.
e-bread.
I'm slightly worried. Has it actually cooked?
It looks really good.
It looks good.
It looks really
Oh, what have we done wrong?
That's the weird thing. It's like, is it going to be one of those things where we like cut into it and it just like deflates really
It's
hard?
full of spiders. Just millions just crawl out.
Screaming spiders. Oh my god, Stu, this looks really good.
It does look really
It looks
good.
really nice.
Bloody hell. Larry, you are the cable guy. And apparently some bread
Wait,
maker.
I'll bring it, turn this on.
I just thought you did grease that, didn't you, the bowl?
No.
Oh, fucking hell, man. That's never going to come off.
Should we show the camera?
Yeah, man. I'll zoom in a bit.
It's,
Here we are. Hang on. I'll turn the little screen over.
oh, there we go. Look at that.
Bloody hell, it does look really good. It does look a bit like it's got an evil face.
It
from
does.
this
It's
angle.
kind of pulsating a little bit.
That's a slight worry.
Yeah, I think it's like it's going to explode.
Exploding. Ah, you have to leave it to cool for a bit, Mummy.
Yeah, we've got to let it cool down.
Does it say how long on the box?
Ready? We're going to cut this.
I'm as ready as I'll ever be. It looks good. It smells good.
It does. I'm really
It's
really
gonna
surprised.
kill us.
If Carlsberg could make cakes. Carlsberg could make bread, sorry.
But they could make cakes. Why not? They got a lot of money. Something for them to do. We used Heineken and pretended we were James Bond.
Do you know what's weird is that this is more like a sponge than it is bread. It is meant to be bread, isn't it?
Yeah, beer bread it says.
Bread it says. Oh god. Stu, you're gonna have a hard time washing this up.
Oh dear.
It's
You didn't grease it, did you, Tom?
I grease it.
The old
I haven't actually
dishwashers have
tested it
trouble.
either thinking about it. You meant to test it, aren't you?
Yes, you're supposed to put like a knife or fork in it and see if it comes out. If it's still sticky, it's not done.
It's probably sticky, I can't.
Didn't Larry tell us that on the instructions?
I don't think so. I don't think Larry's that competent. I think he's sort of, I think he's just
Don't
friendly-
blame Larry.
He's quite a friendly.
Don't blame the cable guy. A bad workman blames the cable guy.
He's just
Right.
a happy-go-lucky guy that takes life as it comes.
Then why is he pre-packaging food with the rest of us?
And,
Does it really not say to prick the bread on the instructions?
I don't. No, it doesn't. It just says cool in pan for 10 minutes. That's the last thing he says. And they.
It's the last thing he ever said.
Okay.
Remember me as a bread maker. You can try eating it then. Go on. You're such a wimp, Dan. Oh dear. I'm not sure how to take this quasi poker face. What is it? He can't form words.
I'm trying.
You can't even decide whether you like it or not. What?
I'm really scared. I'm actually generally a little bit scared because I don't eat any stuff that people. I'm eating stuff that people sent you.
This is true. Well, only partially.
Okay.
It was just a dried mix in a
I was
bag.
generally checking the bag before to see
Yes.
if there's any holes in there in case somebody.
I saw you do that about 50 times. I didn't say anything. But
Right, I'm going to have a bigger bag because that was quite.
we're all watching, Dan. We all hate you. We all want to see you suffer.
Oh, you can taste the beer.
That's something.
No, you can really taste the beer.
That's why it's beer bread.
It's cooked. You did a good job cooking it.
Good.
But to be fair, it wasn't like very complicated. A monkey could have made this.
A monkey could have made it. A monkey would remember to grease the fucking bowl, I reckon.
You could have helped.
I've got a camera here that I need to stand behind. The joke in this video is I'm never seen, except when I run in to get my jammer board I've left in the fucking oven.
It's not nice, really. It tastes.
Is it actually cooked or is it still doughy?
It's cooked. It is.
Oh,
cooked.
it's cooked.
Yeah, we did a good job cooking it. Well, I did a good job cooking it. You can taste the beer in it. You can really taste it.
Go on, bring it over. I'll have a bit. Oh god. Oh, it is a bit doughy. I don't know, man.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was cooked. I think that. Oh, it's hot, mine. So it's probably still that, right?
You could have told me it was hot before I picked it up with my fingers.
Come on.
One more. Oh yeah, it's bread. I'll give you that.
What do you reckon?
It's alright, actually. Yeah.
You can taste the beer, right?
I can't yet. Well, I've got quite a heavy cold though. It's one of the reasons I'm hiding behind the camera.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, you can taste the beer. Yeah, it's hit me though.
Do you like it?
It's not particularly wonderful, is it?
It's spongy. It's not really
Yeah.
bread. It's more of a sponge, I reckon. It's okay, but.
Oh god, the aftertaste is just boiled lager.
This is for the birds. This is for the birds.
Yeah, birds that will get pissed.
Yeah, man, I don't know.
Yeah, it's not that great. It's not like awful or anything, but
It's not. I mean,
I don't know if it's that. I don't think it's a problem with Larry's setup. It's just a problem, perhaps, with the concept of it.
yeah, maybe. I think. Yeah.
So that's a waste of a can of Carlsberg that
It
could have
is,
been
and it's-
sold at a profit to a teenager.
It's a lot of washing up as well for something that hasn't once smelled like a yeast. I don't know how I get this out.
That was my mother's bowl.
Siri. I don't know how you can get this out.
Yeah, don't worry, we'll sort
It's
it.
the trouble. But yeah, it was,
Well, what would you give it out of 10?
out of 10.
Can't get it out of my teeth now.
Probably give it like. Well, I wouldn't eat it. I'd eat it, so probably like. It would depend, like on the streaming. So if I was really hungry and I had nothing else, probably I'd probably eat it then. But okay, so probably about like a 3. I would say it's not unedible, but I
Inedible.
I wouldn't recommend it at the same time.
Yeah, yeah.
What would you give it out of 10?
I think we are sitting at about a 3. I think if perhaps it was less doughy, it could have gone up to 4 or even 5. But
It's weird because the texture of it isn't bad. I don't think it's got a bad texture. It's just the taste. It tastes.
of cheap bread and beer. There's a reason for that.
Butter's not there, but I know if I'm eating something unhealthy, I at least want to taste it. I can't taste the butter, so it's
You can
not-
taste the lager, that's quite unhealthy.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know why I put that in my mouth then. I don't want to do this anymore. I can't believe you invited me out to make eat fucking crappy bread.
And yet you're still eating more of it.
I'm kind of filling with it, yeah.
You're going to be addicted to it. By the end of it, you'll be travelling to America specifically to
I'm
buy.
going to get like really hooked on it, like a drunk, and be like, oh, you can't eat more bread, man. You can't eat more bread. Shivering over it.
I'll dance, man. I'll do a dance if you buy me some bread.